I was 18 when my parents asked me to turn down my dream school. It wasn't a suggestion. We were sitting in the living room after my sister's physical therapy appointment, and my mom just said it. Honey, we need you to stay home. My boyfriend and I had been working toward going to Caltech since freshman year. Late nights, robotics competitions, everything. We both wanted to be mechanical engineers, and getting in was the impossible dream that somehow came true. I even got a full ride. I called my parents crying happy tears. My mom hugged me, my dad said he was proud, and my little sister, who's 12 and has cerebral palsy, made me a congratulations card with her adaptive pencil grip. It took her an hour to write, "I'm proud of you, sissy." That was in March. By April, reality set in. My parents sat me down and explained the situation. My sister needs around-the-clock care. She can't dress herself, needs help using the bathroom, has physical therapy 3 times a week. Since I was 13, I've been the extra set of hands, getting her on the school bus, doing exercises with her, helping with bath time, even reading to her every night. Mom and dad both work full-time, and they've made it work because I've been filling in the gaps that would cost $25 an hour to fill with a professional caretaker. It's in California, Dad said. That's 2,000 miles away. We can't afford full-time help, Mom added, her voice cracking. Not with her medical bills. They didn't ask me to stay outright. They just laid out the facts and looked at me like I was supposed to come to the obvious conclusion. Here's what made it impossible. I loved my sister more than anything. Since I was 13, I'd been her person, helping with her leg braces every morning at 6 a.m., doing PT exercises I'd memorized by heart, translating her speech when others couldn't understand. I knew she needed me. But then my boyfriend's dad told him something that changed everything. Son, if you turn down Caltech for a girl, you'll resent her for the rest of your life, even if she is the one. He came to me crying, saying he'd stay if I stayed, that he'd go to community college with me and turn down the scholarship. But I could see it in his eyes. He didn't want to stay. He was offering to sacrifice his dream because he loved me. That's when I realized whoever I chose, someone I loved, would sacrifice their future. If I left, my parents would struggle to afford the caretakers she needed. If I stayed, we would both watch our dreams disappear. My mom tried to be supportive but added, "We just don't know what we'll do without you." My sister asked me one night while I was helping her brush her teeth, "Are you going away?" I told her maybe, and she asked, "Will you come back?" I promised her I would always come back to her. The night before I had to decide, she had a seizure. She gets them sometimes when her meds are off. I held her while she came out of it, and she looked at me with terrified eyes and whispered, "Don't leave me." I sat in my room until 3 a.m., staring at the Caltech acceptance letter on my desk. I picked Caltech. If I left and succeeded, I could send real money home, hire the professional help my sister deserved, and build a career that would let me support my family better in the long run. I told my parents together. My mom cried. My dad got quiet and nodded. I set up a payment plan before I even left. Every paycheck from my work-study job would go home. I found a caretaker agency with cerebral palsy experience and created a care guide with every detail about her routines. My boyfriend and I drove to California together that August. I cried the whole drive. Then the videos started. My sister crying, asking for me, struggling with new caretakers, having meltdowns. My mom would send them with captions like, "This is what you chose," or "She asks for you every day." Each video felt like a knife, but I saved every single one. It was the only way I could see her. I still sent $600 every month, living on ramen and sleeping on a mattress on the floor. They didn't thank me, but the videos stopped. When I graduated, my dad finally called. "Your mom wants you to know the caretaker you hired is good with her," he said. Then, after a long pause, "We didn't think you'd actually make it. We thought you'd come home." That's when I realized they'd wanted me to fail. I don't regret leaving. The guilt didn't stop, but here's the truth they'll never admit. I wasn't responsible for her. They were.